Okay, so today was meant to be basically about finishing off this menu. I got around to making it so that it would save and load to player prefs, but that's about it. All I've really done is kind of messed around with like having a new background. I've got a couple of new assets that I got on sale, and they've helped me a lot. I'm still quite unhappy with this scene. I think I need to do something with the sky. There needs to be quite a lot of like detail work going in around here, and I think I might bring the little temple forwards a bit so you can actually kind of see the entrance in the sands. I think kind of having it in the horizon just doesn't really have the right effect. I also was trying to get a cloth working. The cloth works fine, but modelling it, originally I just modelled it as one plane and then kind of like put in the alpha for the cloth, but it just didn't really look right because none of the little strands were really moving on their own. Now they're kind of on their own, but I haven't had time to kind of redo the flag and texture and stuff. So it looks a bit off. I'll probably have to kind of redesign a flag from the ground up to be to have kind of holes in the actual mesh. So yeah, options is pretty much the same. I put in some graphics ones that I intend to have working in. I just need to actually have them kind of do something at the moment. Yeah, and then after that I've got a new game, which would be fine. There's like a giant intro cutscene that I need to do. There's a few scenes that go into that. I need to work on a loading game system. I think I'll keep it fairly simple for this game because it's pretty much only inventory items and position that really need to be taken into account. The alternative is I kind of take everything into account, as in like multiple levels and kind of some kind of like central data storage. But we shall worry about that later, as I would say. So yeah, that's my progress so far. I spent a long time on this scene and I'm still not very happy with it. But hopefully in the future it will be amazing. So we'll see. I've got a lot of reference pictures. I've been looking at the journey a lot, or journey as it's called, and quite a few others. It's quite hard to find references where it's just kind of ruins in the dunes. There's generally like they're either some kind of actual real life settlement, or they just really aren't this kind of like spread out pillars and whatnot with like a temple in the background. So I also took out the music from this stage. I'm finding it's kind of better with ambience, and I might actually configure this kind of rolling fog that I've got going on to be a better. It does kind of roll up the dunes, but you can't really notice it. I think maybe just I've tried adding a bit more, but it gets a bit cluttered and you can't really see like any of the stuff in the background. So I have to see what can be done with that. Yeah, that's my reasonably slow progress today. Hopefully we'll get a lot more done tomorrow.